Border apprehensions reportedly soared to the highest number ever recorded, with Customs and Border Patrol detaining more than 1.7 million migrants in the 2021 fiscal year.
Unbelievable. Here to react, Florida Congresswoman Kat Cammack. Good morning, Congresswoman. And that number, 1.7 million, doesn't even account for gotaways, those who evaded border security.
Absolutely, and good morning to you both. You're 100% right. Not only is 1.7 million apprehensions unacceptable, unconscionable, really, and by the way, apprehensions doesn't mean that we caught them and returned them to their home country. A lot of those folks are in our country now with a 5-year notice to appear before a judge. Now, of course, we all know that no one's going to actually follow up on their court date, but you hit on the gotaways. What we know is we have about 350,000 known gotaways. Those are individuals that were either captured on camera or they were seen by a Border Patrol agent and they were evading them. Those are the ones that are particularly troublesome and worrisome for us because they're the known sex offenders, the gang members. Those are the individuals who are seeking to avoid apprehension because they have a record. They know that they'll get turned around. Where are they in our country now? We don't know.
That's a great question.
Right. And Congresswoman, do you think this is all, as far as the issue at the border, do you think this is beyond repair? And if not, what's it going to take to fix this? And then not only that, but how long? Because 61% of those migrants that were expelled, they were expelled under Title 42.
Right. You know, I'm an eternal optimist. I don't think that we are too far beyond repair, but it's going to take some pretty tough leadership and really strong, focused leadership. Clearly, what we have right now is anything but. You know, we've got a Weekend at Bernie's type presidency going on right now, so I don't expect much out of the White House. But what I am expecting is for a Republican-led Congress after the midterms to really take charge, obviously upholding Title 42, reinstating MPP to its fullest. That's the Migrant Protection Protocol, really getting back to the border wall in one of the busiest sectors, the RGV sector. There's 89 miles left to build. All the money had already been appropriated, and this administration on day one halted that progress. In fact, in some cases along the southwest border, they are actively taking down the wall, which is just incredible because this is a force multiplier. And we can fix this. We just need strong leadership to do it.
And Congresswoman, your colleague, Republican Congressman Tony Gonzalez in Texas, he said that he was speaking to Panama's foreign minister, and she said that there are 100,000 people that have crossed through Panama on their way to the United States, and 52 of them were arrested with ties to al-Qaeda. You're a member of the Homeland Security Committee. I mean, this has got to be pretty concerning for you.
Absolutely, and this is another reason why we need Secretary Mayorkas, the Secretary of Homeland Security, to get out. He needs to resign. He would not agree to even briefing members on the Homeland Security Committee before the end of September on the individuals that have come across our border, apprehended, that are on the known terrorist watch list. We know that there are many of them who have. If the FBI can produce statistics of the number of people in criminal activity across the United States, why won't Homeland Security release the number of individuals who have been apprehended at the southwest border that are on the international terrorist watch list? Seems like this administration's trying to hide something.
Right. And then I want to get to this. A Fox News poll shows inflation is the top concern for voters right now, as Biden's approval rating obviously is starting to tank, and it's falling across the board. But, you know, Biden pushed so hard back in 2020 that he wants to help the middle class, but this is directly affecting the middle class, and not in a good way.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter if it's gas or groceries or goods. We are going to pay for it. Everyday Americans like myself, it doesn't matter what you are trying to do, going about your daily life, you are paying for it. There is no such thing as a free lunch, Mr. President. We are going to be paying a tax due to his reckless spending policies. Washington cannot spend out of control like they have, like the Democrats have, and expect it not to be felt by everyday Americans. We've got to get the spending under control. We cannot sustain this, and that's why we're fighting like hell.
And inflation is the #1 concern as he tries to pass his Build Back Better plan.